Yo, 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 Geek Girls here. I have no idea why I just did that.
Oh my god, please don't let that be a thing.
I'll let you have Spocky to be a thing. Anyway, new podcast, and this one is Star Trek, the original series, Mud's Women. So
is this going to be a very interesting...
You might be in for a treat. Or we might be stunned into speechlessness.
We might not talk at all because it's just... Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you'll find out. Let's go. The fucking thing does not work at all. There we go. Oh, we need that. There we go.
Captain's log, stardate 1329.8. USS Enterprise in pursuit of an unidentified vessel. There he is, sir. Center screen.
Obligatory Kirk close-up.
Still trying to run away from us, sir. Don't lose on Mr. Sulu. No, sir.
Did he just check out his ass?
Yeah, he did.
Okay.
Difficult to say, Captain.
Just clarifying.
Yeah, Spock just totally checked Kirk's ass
If
out.
it is, you'll soon overload his engines.
Didn't even try to hide it like that.
He's too hard. Changing course again.
Actually, so his eyebrow raised a bit, so I was like, oh.
I like it.
He's done it again! Spock! Why is she in yellow?
Oh my god,
Did
no.
Uhuras in yellow? Did they lose her red uniform? Do you think they misplaced it? And
She's
were like,
not sweet yellow.
do you think they misplaced her? Like, shit, she needs to be in uniform like 10
Let's
minutes
just
ago.
give her any random one.
Just pick one up. It would have made more sense to put her in fucking blue.
If one of them hits him.
Sensor reading on the vessel, Captain. I make it out as a small Class J cargo ship. And his engines are superheating.
Like your ass.
Try to warn him. He was a hard one. There goes.
Oh, good lord.
He's drifting into asteroid belt, Captain. He's had it. Unless we put our deflector screen around him. Captain, if we try, we'll overload our own engines. He's too far away.
Uhuras' yellow uniform is really distracting me.
It's
in
very
the background
distracting,
there.
isn't it? I mean,
There's like too
why?
much yellow on this bridge now.
Why?
Stand by in the transporter room. I said.
There must be a genuine reason that she's in yellow there.
I'm sure
I
there
don't have a
is,
clue what it is.
I don't know what it is though.
We're overloading again. Engine temperature's climbing.
That big flashing red light is very high tech, isn't it?
The best red alert system they've ever had. Just a big flashing red light with beep, 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 beep.
The final frontier.
The voyages of the Starship Enterprise have your mission to explore strange new worlds, to seek out new life and new civilizations, to boldly go where no man has gone before. Yeah, that's still going on.
Yeah.
We're still doing that.
Expect that every single time.
I'm going on IMDb to see if there's a thing in the trivia about why the hell are horrors in yellow.
Ooh, Q might have trivia coming up.
Q may have trivia. Q needs to find trivia first.
Very tense music going on here.
I know, right?
This is the engine room. Temperatures are passing the danger line.
Our deflector screen's weakening, sir. We can't protect them much longer. That was one of our lithium crystal circuits, sir. Bridge the transporter room.
Ah, because it must be, they must have filmed way out of order and then threw them in. Lieutenant Uhura wears a gold command uniform instead of her usual red uniform. Michelle Nichols only wore this outfit in her first two appearances, which was Star Trek The Carbonite Maneuver and this one.
Right.
So they must have, the first two she ever filmed.
Oh, well, we know they're out of order, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then they aired them way out of order.
Right.
Which will explain why she's randomly in red for a long time and then just randomly thrown in a gold.
That makes sense.
Randomly thrown a fucking cowboy, yeah, like. Fucking Mud's just turned up, he looked like a cowboy.
I
He's like,
concur with Spock's face here. He's like, what the actual fuck has just beamed
I
into
love
our...
McCoy, he's like, oh my god, what the hell. He's like, oh my god, he looks like my great grandfather down in the west.
And Spock's face has it all. It's like, what the fuck has just beamed onto our bridge? Well, it's not your bridge, but you know what I'm saying.
Just a few.
Transporter room.
Transporter room, yes, that's what I'm saying.
We don't get them over here right now.
We couldn't be sure he was a friendly vessel now, could we? But the three of them will be in position right about by now.
Another lithium circuit. Now supplementing with battery power, sir.
Got it. How many of them did you get aboard? Only one, sir.
I would have transported him straight into outer space, personally.
Yeah, man.
Fuck off.
I don't know, sir. Those 3 lithium crystals gone.
It'll take longer on that. They never did trust us in the first place.
We know that,
There she
Bones.
goes.
Bones really...
His phobia of transport, I can less.
God bless him. So cute.
Asteroid. Hidden dead center.
Bridge to transporter room. Their vessel has been hit by an asteroid. It's gone. Did you get the crew off?
Not yet, sir. But we hooked onto something.
He's randomly stuck in the transporter.
You know how many episodes are sent around things going wrong with the transporter.
God, I know, right?
Why is one of them backwards?
I have no idea. Spock's face there. So she can do that. The seductive turn. Now they all have very different looks on their faces.
Transporter room, report.
McCoy!
First McCoy's like, oh, hello. He's like, oh yes. And
Spock's like, interesting.
Spock's like, I'll just take the captain, thanks.
Bridge to transporter room.
Clearing the asteroid belt now.
Deflector screen down.
You can hear a tinkling on that. It's just me staring at my hot chocolate.
The one in the purple looks like she's just got a curtain wrapped around her.
How many did we get on?
Probably is a curtain, to be fair.
To be fair, you could be correct.
4 in all, sir.
Captain, that vessel can walk. I want him in my cabin immediately. Correction.
I want them there whether they can walk or not. Kirk out.
That fella sounded a mite upset, didn't he?
And McCoy's like not listening to you at all.
Yes, they are.
And Spock's like, Doctor, you're quite alright.
Spock's like,
For
what
certain,
the
this
hell?
was everyone aboard, Mr. Walsh. No other crewmen. Oh, no, that's everyone, all right. But so far as the ladies actually being the crew, you can explain that to the captain.
McCoy's like, I really don't give a shit what's going on. They're just gorgeous, aren't they? He's so distracted.
Oh my god, look. Spock's the only one who kept this cool.
Kid, the one in green, her dress literally just looks like they got lifted out of a Bond movie that slit down the mid. That slit down her chest. Like,
Scotty.
oh, it's
You
close
know,
up.
men really just lose their fucking minds when a beautiful woman comes along. don't they?
Always be
Yep.
men no matter where they are. Hey, mister, you'll never take that out of them.
That's a pretty risky move for that green dress for the 60s, wasn't it?
You're part Vulcanian, aren't you?
Vulcanian.
Ah,
Say,
well,
fuck
then
off,
that
it's a
pretty
Vulcan.
face doesn't affect you at all, does it? That is, not unless you wanted to.
I
You can save it,
like that. Unless he wanted to. So he wanted to with Jim, but not with your women.
Hmm.
I love how quickly he caught on. He hasn't even seen them interact yet. He's like, oh, you have to be a captain, don't
I
you?
apologize for what he said, sir. He's so used to buying and selling people.
I'll handle the conversation, darling.
He's managing to keep it. It's like, yeah, not getting distracted. Thank God, this there.
Maybe ladies aren't his thing.
Perhaps they're not.
Now, you don't mind telling.
Anyway, they're definitely Kirk's thing.
Yes, they are certainly good.
And you say, yeah.
Hello.
Can't even speak. He's like, blah, 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 blah.
He's like, it's literally la 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 la.
Okay.
It's like,
This is the cargo.
I'll smack him about the face just for that.
I know, right? What's that pervy look he's giving Kirk in the background there? He's like, oh, you're quite fine. Meanwhile, Spock's like, Mud has it for my captain. My captain's got it for.
Can we
these
just throw
lasses.
Mud out of the bay doors,
Taken
please?
aboard from
Yeah, I know, right?
transport vessel, its captain and 3 unusual females.
Look at Spock.
The word is
What?
women.
Look at Spock. He's like, oh,
He's finding this hilarious.
he's like, oh well. I thought that little head tilt was actually really cute. It's like, oh bless.
Oh, Spocky. My Spocky.
I love how understanding Spock is though. Like, yeah, he's like, yeah, he likes them. Oh well.
Well, actually, I didn't.
He'll sleep with all of them once and then come crawling back to me.
Yeah,
He
exactly.
always
No,
does.
you exceeded your authority when you drove me and mine into a shower of asteroids.
Your name, please.
Walsh, Leo Walsh. extraordinary ship, Captain.
Mr. Walsh, I'm convening a ship's hearing on your action. Mr. Spock will supply you with any legal information you may need for your defense.
You're a hard-nosed one, Captain.
And you're a liar, Mr. Walsh. I think we both understand each other. Security?
I love how quickly Kirk cottoned on there.
Let's put Mr.
He's
Walsh
not
in
a
his quarters
stupid
and
man.
confine him there.
Well, no, that's why he's one of the best
That's why he's
captains.
captain.
That's why he's one of the best captains in the fleet. How he managed that is beyond me. Since every single episode he's blowing the shit out of his own ship.
On duty, Johnny. Back to reality. You can feel their eyes when they look at you. Like something grabbing hold of you.
Sulu's affected as well.
How interesting.
Very interesting.
It's okay to be decayed.
Trouble,
It is
Mr. Spock?
indeed.
Well aware of that, Mr. Scott.
One lithium crystal left, and that with a hairline split at the base.
Better rig a bypass circuit.
Can't. We blew the whole converter assembly.
It's just one thing after another here.
Need it on the bridge, Captain.
Get your sexy ass up here, Jim. You're needed.
They seem pretty calm to me, love.
Sorry, sir.
They were just chatting much, Jesus.
Don't lie. Well, no need to, have you? And don't submit to a med...
That is, being so healthy, they've no need for a medical exam, have they?
But what did you ask us
They've
about?
wounds. Have you no place to go, lads? No.
They won't. You just let Leo take all the hard questions. Now, don't be panicking, Rose. We'll get to...
Get where? We have the ship and we're headed the wrong way, Harry.
Leo Walsh is my name, Dad. Don't forget that.
Lies!
Lies.
Lies. Lies.
And they'll only think, don't they? They smile. Well, they'll come out right some which way now, won't they? Personal guarantee on that.
Don't take your personal guarantee for much.
Did you see how close Kirk came in pinching Spock's bum?
I know.
His hand is literally hovering. There was absolutely no need for him to get that close, though.
Captain, that jackass Walsh not only wrecked his own...
Like, Scotty knows what's up.
Makes it feel any better, anyway. That's one jackass we're going to see.
What's this constant look of amusement Spock has here? He's like,
Almost
have you banged them yet, Jim?
I think Spock is just having a very good time in this episode, laughing at everybody else losing their shit.
Well, Mr. Spock?
There's a lithium mining operation
My
on
God,
That
you did
is-
an eye sex there.
high-grade ore.
That was so intense.
Location and distance.
That is
Scotty's actually looking uncomfortable. He's like,
He's
shit.
like,
Travel.
Oh,
guys, I'm still here.
He's like, I've been caught in the middle. It's like in the motion picture, you know, when they do the whole hand thing in sickbay, and McCoy's like, I'm right here, guys.
Guys, I'm here. You remember that, right?
Like, guys, I'm a doctor. I know this kind of I know how Vulcans have sex, and I know that you're doing it right in front of me. Okay, don't pretend you're just holding
please
hands.
don't.
You're not just holding hands, okay?
This hearing is complete. Stardate 1329.2 on board Starship USS Enterprise. Formal hearings against transport captain Leo Walsh. Start computer. State your name for the record.
Leo Francis Walsh.
Correct.
I love that a computer that can tell you're lying.
So a lie detector.
Gentlemen,
Well, lie
surely that
detectors
could be
are
a soulless mechanical device over that
inconclusive
array of
at best.
State your correct name for the record.
Harry Mudd.
Incorrect.
Arcot Fenton Mudd.
Any past offenses, Mr. Mudd?
Hardcore.
Gentlemen, I'm simply an businessman.
That's the
Incorrect.
last thing you want me.
I love this.
Tin-plated pot.
I love that computer so much. Like, incorrect.
If it can read our minds, too.
They can't, darling, they can't. Just what's on the record.
Offense record, smuggling, sentence, suspended, transport of stolen goods.
Kirk's like, I knew it.
Vessel with counterfeit
I knew shit was up.
sentences.
What is that
psychiatric
earring he's even
treatment,
wearing?
Effectiveness disputed.
Mr. Mudd, you are charged with galaxy travel without a flight plan, without an identification beam, and failure to answer a starship signal, thus affecting a menace to navigation.
What, my tiny little ship in this immense galaxy? A menace to navigate.
You're also charged operation of a vessel without a master's license. Untrue? I have a master's.
I'm sorry, his moustache is really distracting.
Master's license revoked. Star
This
date
is the way it curls up.
16.4.
All right. Well, very simply, Leo Walsh, who was to be my captain on this trip, passed away suddenly. I had no choice but to take ownership of my own self, did I? Well, I
Passed away suddenly, or
Probably
did he
killed.
have a hand?
Oh, he killed him. And McCoy's getting distracted again. And McCoy, focus. Think with head, not dick.
He's a man.
Literally, to a point. Literally every bloke on this episode is thinking with dick at this point. Except Spock,
Mr. Mudd.
who's always thinking of dick really when it comes to Jim.
For settlers, a difficult but satisfying task.
Data on witnesses.
No data.
Computer, go to sensor probe. Any unusual readings?
No decipherable reading on females. However, unusual reading on male board members. Detecting high respiration patterns. Perspiration rates up. Heartbeat rapid.
So basically this computer's like,
Blood pressure higher
all
than
of the
normal.
men are aroused.
That is basically what it's saying.
Record, Mr. Mudd.
It's like, take that off the record, love.
Do you see, Jim?
But can you imagine how that would look? Looking back on it.
Right. Nothing wrong with witnesses. Meanwhile, all men in court are thoroughly aroused.
To supply
Shit.
that warmth the human
Before probably just sitting cross-legged right now. Like, it's that bit in producers. Like, we may be sitting down, but I assure you, we're giving you a standing
I
ovation.
look upon this work
That's literally them
as a
right now.
sacred public trust. I've devoted my whole life to it.
Incorrect.
Well, being a pimp.
Pretty much.
I'm about to start devoting my entire life to it.
Did these ladies come voluntarily?
Of course. For example, Ruthie here comes from a pelagic planet of sea ranchers. Mine are there from the helium experimental station.
It's the same story for all of us, Captain. No men. Mine was a farm planet with automated machines for company, and then two brothers.
Oh my god, like Scott McCoy's like, no men, that must be terrible for them, let's help. That's literally what they just did there. I was like, we can help.
Fine, Evie, fine.
No, it's not fine. We've got men willing to be our husbands waiting for us, and you're taking us in the opposite direction. Staring at us like we were Saturnius harem girls or something.
That's enough, Evie.
She's like, fuck you, Harry.
The only charges are against Mr. Mudd. Illegal operation of a vessel. Do you have any
He's a
defense law?
loathsome individual,
Only
isn't
heaven's
he?
own truth. Which I
And alas, this is not his only episode.
Oh god.
And Spock's like, I'm just thoroughly amused.
I love
Mudd to be
Spock's
handed over
reactions
to
in this
legal
episode.
authorities at our earliest opportunity.
And what about us? What happens to us? Help us, please, all of us.
Just make your own if you don't mind.
If you don't mind, my husband's like standing right behind me.
The last crystal, sir, is gone.
Captain Kirk.
And McCoy's got a different uniform.
Now on batteries.
Mr. Spock. Miss
Has he?
McCoy, please.
Yeah, it's long sleeved.
Mr. Spock, will you contact the
Oh,
miners
yeah.
of Mind of
What's
Well-
going on with the uniforms in this episode?
It's an early episode, that's why. Early filmed.
It's obvious, isn't it?
Early filmed, late aired. Although he does sometimes wear a long one, but it's normally when he goes beams down the planet.
Yeah.
Normally on board, it's the short shirt, it's the short sleeved, shiny shirt.
I see with the original series, it's that there was no overarching storylines, so they could literally show them any which way they wanted,
Yeah.
and you wouldn't miss anything.
I'll get you a man who can
Whereas
buy
you
your
couldn't
own
imagine doing that
glass.
with a TV show now, because most TV series, about 99.9% of
An
TV
arc.
series have arced storylines, so you couldn't show them out of order because it wouldn't make any sense at all.
Yeah. Whereas this one, the clues is
Yeah.
The next orders you're taking will be
Randomly.
given by Harcourt, Benton, Mudd.
randomly decided which ones to air at which given point. Which is also why the star dates tend to be out of order as well.
Yeah.
Captain's log, stardate 1330.1. Position 14 hours out of Rigel 12. We're on
There's
auxiliary
a
approach.
website where you can work out the star date.
Achieve orbit
I know
of
what?
the planet.
I used to have that
Lithium
app on my phone.
replacements are now imperative.
That would be
The effect of
awesome.
Mudd's women on
That's
my
very
crew
cool.
continues to grow, still totally unexplained. Harry Mudd is confined to his quarters under guard.
Of course, even the women are checking them out. I love it.
Equal opportunities.
Oh, McCoy's going to get distracted again.
Yes. Please do, by all means.
Come in, get on the bed. I'll sort you out, love.
Finished.
Leave!
Like, leave!
Get out! Me, how sexy now. Do you remember the one episode where McCoy actually did get the girl?
Yeah.
I like that. Like, he finally got the girl. He's like, hang
You
on,
think,
something's wrong.
Fascinating.
Have you been hanging out with Spock?
Pass my panel again, please.
That sounds like a come on. doesn't it?
Would you walk past my panel again, please?
My medical scanner.
Oh, my, you're not giving me an examination, are you?
Oh, no, I wouldn't trust my judgment. Please.
Yeah, sure.
Fine.
Like, I'll give you an examination, but I don't trust myself at the minute, frankly. I've got this weird... Just like a bit aphrodisiac or something. Jesus.
Supposed to do that.
He's like, could you stop pressing yourself against it? Just stand there.
Will you be examining the miners on Rigel 12?
Not unless any of them are cute.
You mean you haven't asked yet? Are they in good health and all that?
Now he's distracted by the medical scanner.
Yes.
McCoy, you're being stroked, I mean.
All three of them.
God, he's like a lovelorn teenage boy.
To be fair, he never gets the girl.
He doesn't like you, fair.
Unusual kind of perfume or something radioactive, my dear.
Radioactive perfume. Oh, wait, bones. Son, are you quite alright?
Do that.
The new frontier of scent.
Radioactive.
Radioactive.
Sense. And Kirk's like, shit, there's one just coming in and lying on my bed. He's like, fuck. Like, every ounce of self-restraint he's got right now really is like, okay, I'm just gonna think of Spock.
Follow them with your eyes.
Yes. I'll have to talk to them about that.
He's thinking I have to talk to myself about that.
Yeah.
Must be given. Somehow, in your case, something is usual.
Probably just lonely. I can understand loneliness.
Yeah.
I can help with that.
Yes. I'll switch you on if you don't mind.
I suppose you understand it even more.
Not really, he has a husband.
Run a huge ship like this with so much responsibility every minute and having to be so careful with all your men looking up to you.
Well, it probably appears more difficult than it is.
Because I have
Because I have Spock.
It's not difficult.
Red Weds, the commander has to act like a paragon of virtue.
Hello.
Oh my god, must act like a paragon of virtue.
Look who's come to join me.
Hello, Flossie.
Our cat has come to join us.
Hello, darling. I love that. Like, I understand the commander must be paragon of virtue. Like, Kirk, paragon of virtue? Really? Not quite, pet.
With your own eye.
Oh, no.
Paragon of virtue is the last
Just
thing
can't
he
do it. I
is.
don't care what Harry
Right.
Mudd says. I do like you. I just can't go through with it. I hate this whole thing.
Flossie. Not bye then.
What's this bow chicka wow wow stuff going on here?
It's like bow chicka wow.
Just three, you're sure?
Yes. Here's a healthy, fairly young.
Later, Martha, you get to your communications man.
The head miner is named Ben Childress. The others are Gossett and Benton.
And they've been there.
Almost 3 years now. Alone.
Perfect.
Translation: they need to
Three
get laid.
red men,
Yeah.
three
Yes.
ladies, as Harry Mudd. And lithium crystals, my dear, are worth 300 times their weight in diamonds.
Plot twist,
times their weight in
They're
gold.
not that lonely on the planet. They've all been fucking each other.
And we'll be up here
They're in a three-way, and they're quite happy.
And there's a guard outside.
I like that plot twist.
You can't get out of your cabin.
No, my dears. After one more little job for you, it won't be Harry Mudd that's trapped. It'll be a gentleman named James D.
I don't like you.
No one does. You're not alone there, love.
Happy with myself either.
Well, I'm not really surprised. I've seen you noticing the captain.
We're supposed to notice them. Oh, Harry. I don't feel very good. I think it must be near the time.
I asked for a pre-orbital.
I can't remember what it was near the time for.
When they start turning old again.
Pre-orbital course locked in, sir.
That's right.
Last time I'm giving
Of
an order
course.
twice, gentlemen. We're down to battery power. We're low on that.
They'll get us to Radioactive 12, sir, but it'll be a shaky
All you
orbit.
need is a couple of
Hang us in there long enough
Duracell,
to
you'll
get
be alright.
6 crystals. Sky is falling in.
I'll get you there.
Seriously, Duracell works in anything though.
Not again.
This advert for Duracell comes to you from Agent K and
Tell
Q.
me. She refused. Well, come on, you're the doctor.
I love that he refused to take off the ring he's wearing.
We're tired.
I love that.
Such a sweet story.
I do like that story.
I'm sure.
Why don't you tell it for the benefit of the podcast?
I was about to say, like, I'm sure everyone will probably know if they're Trekkies. If you're not a Trekkie, you just watch it for the sake of us, which, you know, we love you for that. DeForest Kelly's mother gave him a ring before she died, and he wore it from the day she died till the day he died. And they asked if he would take it off for Star Trek, and he refused. And he said, "You'll either have me with the ring or you won't have me." So they obviously got him, and they let him keep the ring on. So whenever you see Bones' left hand on his little finger, he's wearing the ring. Because he refused to take it off in memory of his mother.
That's like
Such a cute
that's
story.
like Capaldi refuses to take his wedding ring off for anything, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Because when he's the doctor has this big ostentatious ring,
Mm-hmm.
doesn't he, to hide
The
hide
wedding
his
ring.
wedding ring.
Yeah.
And I think that's lovely that he like point blank refuses.
Same sort of deal.
Well, this isn't exactly the Enterprise. My name is Harry Mudd. To whom have I the pleasure of speaking, sir?
Power curve still dropping, Captain.
We'll make orbit, sir. A temporary one.
Lay in. Computer?
We can sustain this orbit for 3 days, 7 hours.
More than enough time. Communications. Have a representative of the Rigel 12 miners meet us here to discuss our need. Beam them up. First pass over the camp.
Yes, sir.
Her man, you just don't look right in yellow.
Oh no. She needs a regular back.
She does like.
I'm old! That's what all the ladies are doing right now. Like,
Oh
Pierce. If someone sees us like this.
no! Oh, how dreadful.
Find them, Harry. And if you do find them, you know what they are.
I think this is an interesting commentary on society, actually.
yes.
Care for
How women are expected to be young and beautiful, and that's all they're expected to be.
Find out the ship's
Yeah.
captains are already married, girl. To their vessels.
Yeah, to
Find
their
out
first
how to become
officers.
ship. You'll see.
I'm going back to what I was. Ugly. Stand myself at this.
Why did you hide them, Harry?
Trust us.
I didn't hide them, girl. I put them in a safe place in case I was searched.
Fine to pin, Harry.
It is an interesting commentary for the 60s, actually.
Well, Gene was way ahead of his time.
It was like, but it is a commentary on society's view that a woman isn't worth anything if she isn't beautiful.
Yeah.
Go on, Eve. Take it. It's not a cheat. It's a miracle. For some man who can appreciate it and who needs it.
Oh, just beam him into fucking space.
Please do. She's like, nah, fuck you, I'm not playing your game anymore.
Even burned and cracked,
Mm.
they're beautiful. Destroying them was a shame.
Not at all, Mr. Spock. The choice was burning this lithium crystal or the destruction of another man's ship.
Spock's like, we should have just
Come.
kept the crystal.
Sir, mind you keep Uhuras and Mr. Gossett.
Good, show them in. I'm James Kirk, captain of the Enterprise. This is my science officer, Mr. Spock.
Let's get right to business. You want lithium
This is my
crystals?
science
We've got.
officer and
I'm
husband,
authorized
Mr.
to pay
Spock.
an equitable
We're not sure they're for sale, Captain. We might prefer a swap.
What did you have in mind?
Much women?
If we like them, we'd like to have a look at them first, of course.
Right.
Jesus.
Fuck's
Well,
sake, man, they're not merchandise, they're
much.
people.
Either
Fuck
way,
off.
I agree to have them released. Charges dropped.
Spock's like, oh, Jimmy got played.
Is there anything else?
You've got no choice, Kirk. You beam a landing party down and you won't find one blessed crystal.
Fuck.
No deal. You're a long way out in space, gentlemen. You'll need medical help, cargo runs, starship protection. You want to consider those facts, too?
Come along, ladies, come along. You must be Ben Childress. Come on now, girls, come on.
And you must be Aaron Gossett.
Yes, I reckon I am.
Again, Spock's
Just thoroughly
highly amused.
You're not a liar. Ladies, you are welcome.
It's still no deal.
Conserving batteries, sir, half an hour. I'm told they have only
Do you
3
have
days
much
more
choice,
before they
Jim?
start spiraling. I do hate to see you suffer in such a situation, Captain, but truth is truth. And the sad fact is, you will deal. Sooner or later, you'll have to.
It's like, I can't believe I got played by mud.
It was a twat. You should have just beamed them into space when you had the fucking chance, man.
Captain's log. Transporting down to surface of planet Rigel 12 to acquire replacement lithium crystals. Expect further difficulty from miners.
I love how one got beamed directly onto the rock. Of the 3 of them, 2 are on the ground and one's halfway up the rocks already.
All right, Childress, you won. Now I'll take the lithium crystals.
When I have the time, Kirk.
He's like, screw you,
I'll
I don't
smack
have
him in
time.
the fucking face, man.
Childress, we're busy, Mr. Kirk.
You don't have the time to spare, Captain.
You got a better idea?
I was like, dude, don't take that tone with me, love.
He's getting
Rolls like
snappy
that all the
there.
time. You can get lost a dozen feet from your own doorstep. The wind comes up suddenly.
It's like outside right now.
Aye.
Magnetic storm.
God, that wind is fucking lethal. Like, I nearly blew
That
me
makes the
away
wind
this
really
morning.
Christ.
Dance with me.
Dance with me at my curtain.
Would you like to dance?
No. I'm sorry. I guess it must be the
Is that right, all the time.
I'll just have your one instead. Christ, I'm giving them all the space.
Please, God, do.
Hey, go
They
away.
would make terrible husbands, though, wouldn't they?
Yes. Sudden fight. That happens all the time in this show.
Doesn't it, though?
Kirk's like, no, I'll get you. Come on, come back.
Have those crystals here when I get back.
This looks like an 80s music video with like a wind machine. Doesn't it?
I think you, me and Sarah should totally cosplay Mud's women.
Oh my god! I think you might be able to pull a look like that off, but I don't think me and Sarah would.
Which look could I pull off? I kind of want the green dress. But I don't have the bust to pull it off with.
Wear a wonder bra. Wear a wonder bra.
How am I supposed to that? Slip right down the middle. You'd see the bra?
A flesh coloured wonder bra.
Captain's log. Have transported aboard the Enterprise to implement search with infrared scanners and sensing system. Magnetic storms on the planet's surface are cutting down speed and efficiency of our equipment. Search now in progress for 3 hours, 18 minutes.
Traverse parallel 3 and 4. Taking. Did not gauge much.
Storm is ionizing the atmosphere, Captain. Getting difficult to probe through it.
Captain, this is draining our batteries further. We only have those crystals. But we don't. I didn't get any. I should have found a way.
They've run a starship on batteries, though.
It's duracell. Oh god! Those green earrings are really clashing with our gold uniform.
Oh good god.
They're bad at the best of times.
Sorry, Sky. How much power do we have left?
About 5 hours, sir.
But Scotty could probably make that last about 20.
Yeah. He's always doing that.
Yeah. Were those rocks bright pink, or was that just me?
Probably bright pink. Probably the crystals, everything's a bit pinky pink. Even the smoke. Because aren't the lithium crystals pink?
Yeah.
How many of the men in this show could get not as creepy as you could have been awards?
Search now in progress.
What?
7 hours.
How many of these men in the show could be like,
Magnetic storm.
well done, you got the not as creepy as you could have been awards?
That's not really a ringing endorsement, is it?
It could have been.
121 from the mining company. That's Ben Judas' quarters.
Say heat unit operating there could be a cook stove.
Have Mud meet me in the transporter room. The name of this game.
Is it you want mud? Sorry, you don't want me? You want mud? Fine.
You are going to push him off a cliff though, Captain, aren't you?
Promise me that at least.
Anything's worth one.
I ate some of your food, so I paid with some chores.
And I do my own cooking. hand on you. Remember that.
Oh, the sound of male ego you travel across the galaxy and it's still the same song.
Ah, you got it right there, love.
Eat or talk.
She knows what's up.
I guess I'm supposed to sit, taste it, roll my eyes. Ooh, female cooking again.
He seems better about the idea of having a woman around compared to the other two.
Maybe he doesn't want a woman around.
I've tasted better. By my own hand.
Well, you're tasting some of it now. I couldn't scrape 3 layers of your leavings out of that pan.
When you find me well, some decent water, then talk.
Well, why don't you hang your pan out in the wind and let the sand blast it clean? Or hadn't you thought about that?
Like, damn, that's a good idea.
You think, oh, she's right.
This might work actually. She might be onto something then. Okay, well, fair enough. Round cards. You can see they're just like a pack of opening cards cut into circles.
I want round cards.
Solitaire?
Double jack.
And a red 8 ought to go on the black 9.
Not in double jack.
I love that. She's like, don't try to tell me how to play, mate.
There's an old bucket in even good company. Well, what the devil happened to your looks anyway?
I got tired of you. I slumped.
You heard what I said? You're homeless. I've got enough in crystals already to buy queens. For the girls.
Now officially creepy as you could have been.
Touch her.
Yeah.
Thank heaven you found her.
She's been bubbling with gratitude ever since.
Sit down. Tell them. Tell them, Harry.
Ah, yes, well?
The Venus drugs, Harry.
Venus drug. I've heard of it, but it's not just one of those stories.
Oh, it exists. Illegally.
Actually, you see, it's a relatively harmless drug.
Harmless.
Yeah, well, what it does is give you more of whatever you have. Well, with men, it makes them more muscular. Women, well, the men are more aggressive, women more feminine, and...
He gave it to the women before you met them.
Does that mean the others? They really look like she does?
Mr. Childress,
Is that what it means?
Yes, that's what it means.
Kirk's like, I'm gonna beam you both into space. Take
They
her.
left for their quarters during the storm.
Treat her like she should be treated.
Subspace radio marriage.
Like a princess for the day. And then move on to the one in the green dress.
They can get out of it.
And then go to the
This
purple
guy's just really
dress.
quite gross, isn't he?
They're both quite gross.
can condemn
Kirk is
the
standing there
women.
thinking that though. You can see
I
him
mean,
looking
he's
between them.
thinking, you.
Those are fights.
My God.
Almost died.
Yeah, you can see Kirk looking between them and go,
We all
God, you just have no idea how to treat a woman, do you?
We should, but we didn't.
My name is known across the galaxy, friends.
Hands. You bring us women for wives.
Don't want wives. You want this. This is what you want, Mr. Childress.
Gummy sweets.
Remember,
She knows what's up.
because you can't have it. It's not real.
She does know what's up.
Yeah, she's like, I'm only acceptable to you if I look good. Like, you don't give a shit about any of the other qualities I have.
Whereas Kirk does.
Mm-hmm.
Again, Kirk being the good guy.
Is this the kind of wife you want, then? Not someone to help you. Not a wife to cook, sew.
You can tell it's a 60s, can't you?
Yeah. You just got to context.
Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely.
Except.
This kind. Selfish. Vain. Useless. Is this what you really want? Here it is.
Quite a woman, eh, children?
I like Kirk there. He's like, yep, she's proving her point. She's doing it well.
Yep.
Took by a drug. By herself. She took no drug.
I swallowed it.
Colored gelatin.
Yes, they took away my drug and substituted that.
That can't be.
There's only one kind of woman.
Or man, for that matter.
You either believe in yourself, or you don't.
I love him. Yes, Jim.
All right, Jill, listen, I've got as fun with you as I intend to. I want those lithium crystals, and I want them now.
Love Jim's there. Jim's there like, love, you're gorgeous, right? You just gotta believe in yourself.
I love
Inner beauty, believe in it and it makes it beautiful.
this. Is what I love about Trek. A message of self-acceptance. Love yourself, no matter who you are, what you look like, how much you weigh, even whatever.
Exactly. You got Jim there going, look, you're beautiful. You don't need drugs to help you out.
Whoever you are, and whatever you are, believe in yourself and love yourself.
That's been the message of today's podcast.
Excellent.
Got someone up there called the Enterprise.
She's like,
Well, his name's Spock, actually.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Got someone up there called Spock.
Don't you think you could possibly, by accident, arrange to leave me behind here on this planet? That would be punishment enough.
I can't do that, Harry. But I will appear as a character witness at your trial. If you think that'll help.
Where's the key?
Yep.
It must have been quite a talk you made down there. Ever try considering the patent medicine business?
Marshal, I work your side of the street.
I'm happy the affair is over.
Yeah.
A most annoying, emotional episode.
Now I've got my husband back.
Right in the OR. Oh, I'm sorry. In your case, it would be about here.
The fact that my internal arrangement differs from yours, Doctor, pleases me no end.
Sassy Spock.
Course plotted and all systems.
I love Sassy Spock.
That was great.
Engines engaged. Elements fixed. Out of orbit, sir. Ahead full. Ahead full.
Excellent.
Well, that was interesting, to say the
That was
least.
interesting. And I still wanted him to beam Mud into outer space, which is where he would have deserved to go.
It's alright, don't forget what happens to Mud. Gets stuck about 20 versions of his wife. That amused me in a minute. But that was very interesting.
Yes. Thank you for joining us again.
So many people in this episode were just like, not as creepy as you could have been!
Which
Like,
isn't really a ringing endorsement, really, is it?
not really.
Like, you're a creep, but not as creepy as you could have been.
Mud, meanwhile, is as creepy as he could have
Is
been.
as creepy as it could have been, and more. So.
And Jim is once again the good guy. And I love it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that was pretty good.
Great. See you next time.
Hopefully, if you're still with us.
I'm not sure who still is at this point.
If you are, we love you. Alright! See you next time.